Hey folks, Phil Gallagher of ThrabenU here for another Monster Train run. Today we're going to be looking at the new Umbra champion. Win streak's currently 5. Been doing a really good job with these new runs. Admittedly, I think things are a little bit easy right now. Okay, so... Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Enemy units enter with Rage 2, Talos gains armor on Slay. Okay, cool. Dazed, and things are more expensive. And this is melee weakness. Okay. Cool. We have a little bit of protection, a little bit of removal, and a little bit of bonus energy. That's nice. I think it's normally correct to go artifact and then champion, but right now, when I don't really know the numbers on the champions and such, and like know what I'm playing towards, I've been clicking this first. Okay. So I've played one other Primordium run, and I took aggressive edible, and it was very good. But superfood... Why would superfood be better? Like, as of the start, this seems strictly better? Sorry, this seems strictly better than this, but this has the potential to be broken because I can add things like Rage to it and then give it to that front unit. Like, damage shields, I can give multiple damage shields. Alright, let's try out this superfood thing. Seems like an easy jackstrips to start things off. Just kill lots of small units, like anything that I don't kill with Plink gets jackstripped. Seems fine. This does no damage to me. It just might make my setup a little awkward. I'm fine with that. So I have these things, okay. I'm still not used to my secondary cards, like, randomly being different. Are we having this eat? That doesn't seem correct. I really need a priority unit to be, like, feeding this stuff to. Like, missing out on a train steward here kind of sucks. And I don't think this thing itself eats morsels. I'm gonna set up top and just plink twice. Then do that. And this stuff I don't super care about right now. I guess this is like the theoretical dream, right? So we give this a damage shield, and now this is gonna get a damage shield when it eats it. So I turned 1 damage shield into 3 damage shields? Hold on. That's not true. Turned 1 damage shield into... Oh. Okay, alright. How much damage do I would need to do to this? I'm gonna hit for 15. I don't know that I actually kill you next turn. I probably don't kill you next turn, but that makes it so that you hit the pyre for 2 damage. Let's just do that. Well, I mean, that's something that does it, right? Blink! Oh. Try to blink again next turn. Never mind, Jackstrips is a thing. Great. The first Hell Pact would be a really hot artifact right now. Could create a lot of Ember Drain if that was something that I wanted to do. I don't know how to evaluate morsel cards anymore with the new Umbra. So like, this means you don't need as many morsel generating cards, and the planks are inconsistent at generating morsels. So like, it leaves you in this weird spot where you want this sort of stuff late in a run, but not early in a run. I'm gonna go to this Umbra banner here, and then I get a second Umbra banner here to try to find like the good Gorger. Packed morsels is less good than normal, assuming that you're operating on a single floor setup. I can take this and reduce cost on it, I guess. I'm not, like, excited about that. I'm more excited about this. Like, Rage 10 this... What are you, Superfood? I think you're Superfood. Like, Rage 10 that, and then, like, the Duder eats it, and I get use of the Rage kind of on two different creatures for a while. Sure. I awkwardly did just take two different cards that I want to cost reduce. Oh, mentally in my mind, I thought this was attached to a Merchant of Magic. Oh, that's awkward. I made those decisions thinking this was a Merchant of Magic. And now I don't like my decisions. Alright. And make a very good Gorger here. Oh, why is it you? Why is it you? I don't want you. I also don't really want you. Oh, maybe I do. Maybe you're how I get through this next fight. And then I try to get a real Gorger next floor. Yeah, I would really like a priority unit for turn 1. Alright, I'm not thrilled about this. I'm gonna call that good enough to make it through fight 1. Or sorry, circle 2. And now I try to get a real Gorger here. I don't like having taken 2 expensive cards now. Thinking if I want to remove a Train Steward. I don't know that I do. Like, there's going to be times where I need to re-roll this shop, and I'll want to have the extra gold. But I think I'm going to go for it. Like, I have a lot of cards that I'm going to want to remove at some point in this run. Spikes makes these things that are summoned a little awkward. Also, don't think the deck is particularly strong. Jackstrips kills all the small stuff. See if we can make this work still. Top or mid is now the question. Mid makes it easier to get the Collector, but then this doesn't spawn Idiot Cistern. I I think I want to hit you for as much damage as possible, which I think means setting up on the top floor. Now, I get 3 damage shields out of Prismal Dust here. Or I can eat twice. If I eat twice, I'm likely to get Ember Morsels, which makes this significantly better next turn. Can't win them all. But we won that one. We have 30, or sorry, we have 29 plus 5. So this is dead next turn already. Let's start working on this. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what the hell just happened? Oh, okay. Now these got summoned in front. I see. Alright, I was worried for a second. I did not need to be worried. I think I just do that. I think that just, is worth it, despite the negative downsides that are, like, very apparent. Yeah, wreck by 18 rage. Alright, I like it. Space Prism's okay, Mind Collapse is okay. Mind Collapse is less good than normal because Jack Strips is killing everything. In turn, also makes my Plinks worse than normal. This is okay with a damage upgrade, but we really want damage upgrades to go on Plinks or Hornbreak. I'm not all that great at generating morsels, so I think I'm just gonna skip. This is tempting, but I think I'm just gonna skip and take the gold. Fortify? Is that good? I don't know what I'm protecting yet. I'm hoping I'm just getting a Gorger and I don't need something like that. Fuck. Am I taking that robot? I just hate this unit. This unit's so bad. It has like every possible problem. Run got a lot harder after whiffing on Gorgers. Like, any of the Gorgers would have been fine. Like, it's not... Well, it's not true. Like, either one of the good Gorgers, or over Gorger. But, okay. Man, this really fucks up this run. So, now if I want to try to get a good Gorger to build the runaround, I need to go here. And that means I'm missing this Merchant of Magic, and there's not another Merchant of Magic here. So I have to go to this Merchant of Magic to do cost reduction upgrades. And if that's the case, given, like, this, these, this, I probably have to take Ember if I skip this unit. And I think I'm skipping this unit. Like, the Shadow Siege is very much a pipe dream right now. We're too far away from both sides of the equation. 25 health on Morsel Maker, I guess is happening. Alright. Morsel Maker, it's me and you versus the world. I think I'm paying to remove a Train Steward here. What do you do? Attacks blindly and gains more protection with each unit she slays. Okay. Does that mean I take out an imp? Am I just like not playing these things? Unclear to me. There's no shop next floor, right? No, I'm gonna keep some money in case we do get a unit reward from this fight, and I pick up a Gorger. $25 armor after dealing a killing blow. That's pretty rude. I think we're setting up mid so that I don't just get whacked this turn. This gives me immediate scaling off of Morsel Master as well. Now, engine upgrade versus Plink. I think I just engine upgrade this floor. Alright, you go front. This is actually, like, terrible, right? So used to these things going in back that now, like, this is awful. Alright. I am displeased. Hornbreak, Morsel Miner in back. Yeah? Hold on, what's... After dealing a killing blow, yeah. Alright. I think that's better for me. $39. We kind of missed everything here, right? Didn't get statuses on you early to transfer over. I hope you have a larger buffet number after you're upgraded. Oh, why'd you go there? Oh no, this is no pyre damage as of right now. Alright, so I think I play this in front. And that means that I get to eat this morsel. I kind of just want to play these things to their death here. Like, let them die. I guess this is only upside. I don't think you need me to tell you, but this is not what peak performance looks like. Are you dealing 45? Yeah, you're dealing way more than 45. This is great. Yeah, so like I deal 10 damage, but it gives you 25 back. That's a no. Are we good here? Yes, we are good here. That was a little nerve-wracking. Can I use this on my champion? Not a morsel, right? That is not a morsel. That's super unfortunate. I still probably take that. It's not the Gorger I want, but I don't know that I'm rolling the dice after missing so many times, and this also lets me go to the Merchant of Magic. So this Seraph doesn't multi-strike, making this Crucible Warden better than normal. I think I'd just take that. Alright, I'm going to the Merchant of Magic, but I have like Shroud Spike, Ritual of Battle, double Prismal Dust, a 2-cost unit, making of a morsel. I still might want Ember in this run. I could also take Capacity. I need 5 to get set up. 5 space, so like I'm sometimes going to run into weird scenarios due to space if I don't take some capacity. But I think Ember's best here. Alright. Ah, okay, so this is the thing. It gains some damage shields as you go up in the superfood. I see. It makes more sense now. That doesn't do... well, kind of does something. I wonder if that's going to be worth it. These on planks are really good. My deck is weak. I don't know that I get the luxury of saving this Shroud Spike for the perfect time. I'm going to do it, but note that I recognize that this play is slightly questionable. Hold over Ritual of Battle. Hold over Making of a Morsel. Not hold over Plank, that's for sure. I kind of like this, and I also kind of like this. The problem with like this champion is that it's around for 3 turns and then it's gone. So having endgame morsel production for that space after the champion is gone is probably fine, even though this isn't going to do much in the first pass through the deck. This is a free-ish trial because of jack strips, so I will take that. This is an awkward turn, huh? So this is the small floor, so that means that if I set up here with these 2, I'm actually going to take up 5 pips of space. That's really awkward. Are we going without the Gorger this fight and setting up top floor? That's a recipe for disaster. No, I think I need to set up bottom floor. We just like might not be playing the Gorger this fight. Ugh. If I put you in front of the Morsel Maker so that my morsels don't get killed. Let's see what happens with this. 14 and 14. Maybe it's okay if these get killed. Oh, this is weird. Alright, so I do this. There's my gold. And I do this. That kills that. Yeah, planked. Nice. Wish you were upgraded. Do I just finish you off? Guaranteed? I think I do. I don't like this wave. I don't like that wave at all. Sure not good at killing. Let's end the fight on this bottom floor here so that this doesn't happen to the pyre again. Please, Plink, hit the back one. Thank you. Don't look. Don't look. Oh. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Permafrost a furnace tap at some point. Excavation eruption helps with clearing waves, which is something that I definitely have a problem with right now. But really, it needs to be upgraded, like, badly. I don't think either one of these is particularly good without upgrades. I don't know. I don't actually have that many good cards in my deck right now. I should probably take one of them. What are my cost upgrades going on? Let's take this. I don't have great cost upgrade targets yet. I have to take this to let the pyre finish things. Would be another card that needs cost upgrades. I'm gonna try to skip. I don't feel good about this deck. Get some upgrades on this Scourger. I mean, that's beautiful. If I accept damage shield 3 as to not reroll the shop. I think so, since we're not against a multi-striking Seraph, that seems fine. Geez, next floor doesn't have card removes attached to it either. Either does the following floor that I'm going to go to. Yikes. Alright. Nope. I Actually, I think this is about the... Oh man, my power's flickering. Maybe rip this video. No, video still seems to be recording okay, good. I think this is about the point where I am, like, very scared, and I don't think I take this trial. Like, we're healthy, but if I turn on this trial, Jackstrips doesn't kill all of these creatures, and I sure don't kill them very well. Yeah, I'm really taking advantage of Dazed here to make everything work. I think this is good. So that's going to give a lot of damage shields to that thing. Are we anywhere near 100-something damage? No. So I'm at 65. I'm at 70. Is it correct to just, like, Prismal Dust this for 1 billion? I don't think so. I think I do that. That's gonna get me a kill. You gain 10 armor, and this deals 10 damage. I guess I can net, because you only kill one of these. Alright, so if I Shroud Spike, I get 8 of these. Do I want to mix and match? Like, this is a lot of damage shields as well, so I think I just do that. I think that gets me through most of the rest of the fight. This is awkward. Maybe I shouldn't have done that Morsel Miner thing earlier. This is so much worse than Morsel Maker, or Morsel Master. Like, do I want to kill one of these so that I get making of a morsel instead? Maybe not. No, I didn't get you. Okay. I think this still maths out so that I'm okay. But, like, Multi-Striker very much melts me. Yeah. 27. Good stuff. And that's a brief lesson in why the Lifesteal Gorger is so much better than the Damage Field Gorger. Well, actually, this might be good. This is something that can let me actually redeploy extra morsels, but I'm not, like, maybe not taking card draw in this run. I think I'm going to continue to skip. Nope. I don't feel particularly good about this run. I also really wonder whether or not I need to take card removes and get these 2 Train Stewards out of my deck. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 bad cards in my deck as of right now. I think I'm gonna go right. I think I need to respect card removes so much here. Oh! 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 Oh. Thank you! Thank you, game! I needed that. No. No. I think that one's fine. Now I think I save this gold for this, rather than trying to remove another steward. I cannot emphasize enough how much stronger we just got on that floor. Now we have to try to summon our units properly around Arcus, which is kind of going to be a pain in the butt. So which one is this? Is this the days one? Yes, this is the days one. So this kills everything and nets me Ember, but that doesn't matter? Yeah, this card is irrelevant. Like, I can play it. But then I'm gonna go... Yeah. Yeah. That's just beneficial for me. Oh, you don't even attack? I'm so used to, like, Talos hitting me every turn. Alright, so this is the no spells up here one. Yeah. I don't want this yet. Blink's actively bad. Right. I don't really want to redraw that. Yeah, this making of a morsel play that I made earlier sucks. Can I Shroud Spike this? No. Mix and match? 2-2? I think I'll mix and match. I'm not really sure what I do here in terms of killing the second one of those. Not sure that I'm going to deal 200-ish damage. Like, I'll try. Don't get me wrong, I will try, but... Okay. That's fine. Right. That plus this together. That's pretty strong. I don't really need this anymore, right? Like, we have 36 damage shields, and yeah, let's just do that. Yep, think we're good. Let's just consume this so we don't redraw it. Yeah, so now my spells don't really matter anymore. I need to figure out what to do with my Ember long term. Maybe it's just this. Maybe this is all I do. Yeah, maybe what I'm doing is just, like, good enough to win. Yep. I don't know how I would beat a different Seraph with this run, like a Cleanse Seraph, for example. Like, it's... okay! I'll do it! So in the final fight, if the top floor is the small floor, and I draw Deuter on turn 1 instead of Gorger, fight's super awkward. I can take Capacity to play around that world, but that's the only world in which I want Capacity. In every other world, I want card draw. You try and find Ritual of Battle and Prismal Dust in the first 2 turns. And, like, I have a lot of bad cards I'm trying to draw through as well. The other thing I can do is just take Ember and say, like, screw it, I am winning this based on X spells. Like, go big. A little weird. Like, I could see a reasonable argument for all 3 of these. I think Ember's the worst. I think card draw is the best most of the time, and Light of the Seraph is the safest. I think I'm going to do this, and if I don't play my Morsel Generator the first pass through the deck, that sucks, but it is what it is. Alright, given that I now have infinite Shroud Spikes, do I just go and take 2 card removes here? And have yet another fight where I don't have upgraded cards? What would I duplicate on the last floor? I don't know. This one's weird. Wow, damage shield 4. Oh, interesting. So Stalwart Snack is the other line, and it can make it last longer. But I kind of want this to go away, right? Like, I kind of want this to be eaten to free up the space for my other morsels to appear. But it's more turns of, like, the rage working. The mix and match seems good here. This is 12 total damage shields, this is 10 total damage shields. Let's continue to stay on the superfood line, just like to get a feel for how it plays, and let's take Link's out. Link's worse than Queen's Implings? Probably. But both are quite bad in this deck. I believe I have used all my upgrade slots, right? Yeah, Endless not good enough here. So this is not free with Jack Strips. This is one of the first ones where things aren't free because of that. I'm going to be passing on this trial. I have a lot of pyre health, but I have kind of a fragile house of cards that I'm building. And I think I'm going to take a lot of damage in this fight from these purifiers. Yeah, like every time this happens, and I have both of these in the opening hand instead of the Gorger, I just die a little bit on the inside. Like it's so my deck is so much better when I draw those in the opposite order. Please. Alright. I wanna so bad, but I can't. Lots of available lines this turn. Many of which require me to get a little bit lucky. Try to get a little lucky. That happens most of the time. And I think I need to do this. Now the question is, like, do I take 5 fire damage or not? I feel like you're gonna have enough damage shields where I'll be okay. So I'm not gonna do that. And I also don't think I'm gonna need this the second run through the deck, so I'm gonna just go ahead and consume that. Alright. So our Shroud Spikes are good from here on out. I'm just gonna assume that doing this is correct. Oh, this turn sucks. This is why we didn't turn on the trial, by the way. Oh no, is this math? If I do this 6 times... That's 24 damage to this, meaning that I hit you for 90 something. Okay. Oh, my pyre! Dead. Seems like I have no agency here. This is the end. That's a shame. And I'm so close. Like, I can horn break this, play a Queen's Impling, and then I can deal 104 to this, but I need to deal like 111. Ah. Yep, alright. GG's. Okay. A lot of things went wrong that run, but I also made some mistakes. So, the biggest mistake I made in the entire run was investing resources into, where are you? Into this. So conceptually in my mind, I thought that I was usually going to have space for it, but when I was doing that, I was doing the math for the space when Primordium left, and I wasn't doing the math for the fact that like Morsel Maker was going to be taking up 2 more pips as well. So that made this so much worse. Um, Generally speaking, the run was pretty weak. Like, we were reliant on a card that actively works against our champion, and I did not get to set up well in the early circles of this run. I was fishing for a better unit to build my run around, and by the time that I got that, I had already like awkwardly invested resources in other ways. So like I didn't have good killing power in this run. I had impeccable survivability, and once I cast the first Shroud Spike, I had great damage. But as we saw in this fight, if I don't get to cast that first good Shroud Spike, I don't do crap. We also saw this run fall off in the fight where Jackstrip starts to become bad. So in this fight, we have 10 HP backline units that are really annoying, and I have 1 upgraded Plink and a couple of unupgraded Hornbreaks that aren't actually killing them. Pathing in this run was really, really awkward. The deck was so full of bad cards, and I like kept getting torn about what I wanted to do. So like, there's tons of ways that I play this one differently, but this was a hard run to try to pull things together. And Primordium seems like pretty to me. Like, it's an interesting idea, but so many times in like other Umbra strategies, like it's very easy to get things to be eating, and this takes up 2 space, and that works against all of these cards that make morsels. So like even the plinks that are your starting cards, right? Like if you have these morsels, it's difficult to find room to place them if you're on a single floor strategy, which is what I think you should be doing most of the time at Covenant 25 now. Yeah, I don't know. Would love to hear some thoughts in the comments. Like, I don't like some of the things that I did in this run, but there were probably very different ways to approach it. All right, see y'all tomorrow.